வந்திருக்க ஆவேசம் கொண்டு கருப்புகளே காவிரிக்க ஓடுங்களே கொல்லூரு குங்குமோ கோபத்தை காட்டவே ஆத்தா சேவந்தபடி வாராளே வெள்ளி பிரம்பெடுத்து வாராளே
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
Yes. So in the next segment of the program, we're going to share about all the preparations that has been happening in Adi Kailasa Sarvanyapita, which is being personally micromanaged and guided by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, in the making of the COVID protection centers. So join. Yes. So the Kailasa's multi-layered quarantine opportunity for India during COVID-19 as a practical solution resulting in health, joy, and bliss.
Next.
So just a recap of what we've been seeing so far. Swamiji, in the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program, on 18th of June 2020, which is
just about a year from now.
Yeah, a year before, he made a statement that I made this statement the moment the corona pandemic started. Corona is not a weapon to kill people. It is going to teach strong lessons to people. It may not even become the #1 cause of death per year, but it is going to change the world forever. It's going to teach a large number of lessons. I tell you, whatever thought useful in your life, whatever thought useful in your life really will not be useful. All the great strategies you built in your life for things which you thought as a goal of your life will not fulfill the goals of your life anymore. Old world order is melting down. If you thought money is going to help you to travel the world and see the world, you are a fool. That is exactly what is happening today. No matter how rich you are, how powerful you are in the society, today in India, if your loved ones are having corona, it is so difficult to find a bed. It is so difficult to find an oxygen cylinder for them. So money is not going to help anyone. It is only the spiritual strength and the blessings and grace of the Guru that is actually helping anybody. So what the revelations that Swamiji made on 18th of June 2020, a year before, is exactly what is happening right now in India today. So amidst this huge suffering that the world is going through today now, when the first world countries closed their borders during massive global recession, it is Kailasa who has opened its door to all without exception. It is Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, who has opened the door to every single person without exception, to all the Kailasas, especially in India, for people to come, reside, happily live, spiritually evolve in this COVID as a COVID protection center. Swamiji revealed that at least 6 months back, I became aware that multi-layered quarantine is needed to protect people. If you are in India and if you want to protect your immediate family or extended family, anyone who will listen to you, get them immediately to our campuses. It is Kailasa, it is Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, who has opened the doors of Kailasa for everybody to protect themselves from the COVID-19.
COVID-19 is likely to cause the first increase in global poverty since 1998, pushing about 40 to 60 million people into extreme poverty, with our best estimate being 49 million. This is what the World Bank has to say. This is just one of the estimated statistics versus the free COVID care centers which have been opened across India. Not one, but a dozen. Literally every Adinam where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan, has done the Bhu Sparsha, meaning where he himself in his physical form has blessed that Adinam. Every such Adinam has been opened out to the public at large as COVID care centers. Adi Kailash in Biddi, Salem Adinam, Tiruvannamalai Adinam, Rajapalyam Adinam, Puduvai Adinam, Pattanam Adinam, Siragapadi Adinam, Sripuram Adinam, Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam, Avattipalayam, Hosur Adinam, Baroda Adinam. Literally, as Bhagavan said, Kashi, Tiruvannamalai and Adi Kailash being practically the only places where the cemeteries, the burning grounds are not alit with dead bodies. Kailasa rushes to help as India finds itself on the verge of the COVID-19 third wave, which is predicted around September to October. As India braces itself or probably just shudders at the thought of the third wave, free COVID care centers have been opened across India. Social services offered during this critical pandemic stage where people are literally killed in all forms, physically, mentally, psychologically, in every which way, because not only are they afraid to face the future, which is only filled with death, the fear of their own deaths, the fear of the death of their loved ones. In such a critical situation, not only social services in the form of free food, free medical care, free spiritual solutions, life solutions, the blessing and grace of Devi, but also spiritual services are offered during this pandemic in all of Nityananda ashrams across India. And needless to say, the extreme spiritual support given by Bhagavan in the form of cosmic revelations on this global pandemic.
Now, the social services offered during pandemic in all the Nityananda ashrams, some of the efforts that we have taken here, including we have the free Annadan and medical care. Medical care includes both Ayurveda, naturopathy, allopathy. Then Ayurvedic food, three-course meals a day, herbal drinks, aushadas, ICU on wheels, high-tech and the castor oil, and all the 8 revelations by Devi Parashakti. Then we also provide the immunity boosting supplements, 21 feet Nityananda Linga in Vaidya Sarovar, which is going to protect everybody from COVID-19, as revealed by, as one of the revelations by Devi herself, and masks, hand sanitizers, dorm accommodations, Siddha medicines, Panchabhuta yoga, multi-level quarantine, yoga training, and organic farming. So about 100 tons of groceries is being procured and stored for the next 3 years to enable the Annadan for everybody who's in need of food, especially whoever is residing in all the Kailasas in India. We have procured more than 100 tons of groceries to enable the Anadam for everybody. Next slide. We can quickly go through the, yes.
Here you see the pictures. This is not now, but 2 years before, when Bhagwan had already revealed about this upcoming pandemic, all the preparations that he had ordered to do so that we are ready, not only for self-sustenance, but also to serve the people at large in the form of groceries stacked up for 3 years, sattvic food. You can see here all the procurements that have been done, and a lot of effort has been done to preserve these. As you would know, the organic sattvic food, groceries, have their limited time of survival against natural harm like insects, worms, etc. So here, over the last couple of years, sannyasis protecting this stock so that it is available to serve the people. To this level of micromanagement, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, has literally guided all the Adinams, all the Adinavasis and Sannyasis to be ready and prepared for facing this pandemic which has already plagued the world. The social services offered during the pandemic, to name a few, as Bhagwan's directions, the best Ayurvedic food and Ayurveda and Siddha healthcare. Even as we speak, the Siddha doctors preparing the Ayurvedic and the Siddha medicines which are required for preventive care for COVID. And here are just a few pictures of the last few weeks when people have already started flooding the gates of Adi Kailash. And before the people started coming, before the hordes of people started coming itself, this same Ayurvedic and Sattvic food has been given to nourish the people in all the Adinams of Swamiji, neither compromising the taste nor the health, which is a unique combination of taste and health always provided even in Swamiji's programs. Physical food, mental food, spiritual strength, everything. There is not a doubt of one single thing for facing this pandemic. All Bhagwan requested is, save your life, come to the Adinams. Everything else is provided. Till the end of this year, all one should focus on is being alive. Like he said 3 years back, just focus on being alive for the next 3 years, the next wave, the next plunge to move from the current phase to jump onto Manu's ship, so to speak, to move to the next yuga, which Bhagwan is leading us into. This transition phase, this pralaya, of course, this man-made crisis, plagued with conspiracies. In the face of all this, in the face of all the demonic tendencies that have been awakened and that are doing their Ghora Tandava, here is Bhagwan protecting each and every one of his disciples and non-devotees as well.
Now, if you see what's happening in India today, the mismanagement of COVID-19 crisis increases food security in India. See, practically, the government has failed, the society has failed. Security, there are so many articles coming up which talks about the food security problem in India. Food insecurity, 5-year high down to COVID-19 conflict. Beyond COVID, we must address the hunger crisis in India. Pandemic, global conflict and climate change fueling food insecurity in 2020. effects of food COVID-19 on global food security. Right now, when the world is fighting on resolving the hunger crisis and food security, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, has foreseen the whole thing. Before even the world got awakened to the impact that COVID is going to have on it, Swamiji has ensured that all the Kailasas are procuring enough groceries, enough things to continue doing the Annadan and help people, whoever is in need of ensuring that basic things are getting addressed, and also whoever wants to protect their life. He's just given a clarion call for every single person, especially in India, to protect their life and reside in Kailasa. So everything is being taken care. Next is the free Ayurvedic and Siddha medicines being distributed in Vidhi campus. Just like how the food groceries are being procured ahead of time to ensure the Annadan is happening, similarly, the Ayurvedic and Siddha medicines, everything is being procured ahead of time to ensure that anybody who comes to the Kailasas in India, they are being completely taken care, both physically, medically, spiritually, and in all levels.
These are pictures of some of the Ayurvedic and Siddha medicines which have already been procured. This is like not now, but a couple of years back, we started this not only procurement, but also growing these Ayurvedic and Siddha herbs in the sacred soil of Adi Kailash, which is home to literally scores of rare Ayurvedic herbs which just grow naturally because of Bhagavan's sacred presence over here. All these are preventive as well as supplements and curative medicines. Literally, Bhagavan said, there is not a single plant over here which can be called a weed. Literally, everything that grows over here has medicinal qualities. Each one is a herb.
So we're ensuring Ayurvedic Sattvic menu is being followed 3 times a day with enough fruits and proteins.
Healthy, tasty, balanced diet, as you see.
So Swamiji told that when you are in our campuses for protective preventive quarantine, eat well because food we provide is healthy. It is such nutritious food we are providing. Do and enjoy yoga. Take Haritaki, castor oil, jump around, do jogging. We have large campuses. Be active, and that is enough. Next slide. So all these facilities, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, has offered to this whole world completely free of cost. There is no attached cost or anything to it. Swamiji even told that people can work, continue to do their work. If they want to do work from home, they can also do that because the internet is provided. So every single facility is being provided, and only thing, why Swamiji is doing that is purely compassion and to protect everybody from the effects of Corona. All Adinams will provide free food and internet and any medical care you need. We will provide all the basic needs free of cost. All the administrators of Indian Kailasas provide all the best food, medicines, Ayurvedic medical care, housekeeping, free of charge, including stay and internet. And Swamiji also ensured that our campuses are fully equipped with emergency ambulance, ICU on wheels.
With the state-of-the-art equipment, oxygen cylinders, everything to take care, literally mobile ICU, so that even in the interim period from the Adinam, if required, to the hospital, the person is taken care of.
And moreover, to save the people from Corona, I have set up a huge ship, Ananda Sarovar, Vaidyalinga Sarovar, and Nityananda Lingam. Go there, take water every day, worship Nityanandalingam, good service to all who come to do. That is what you all need today to save yourself, to save the world. So, yes. So in Bidadi campus, we have this 21 feet Anandalingam, Navapashana Lingam, that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself prepared and energized in 2008. He has foreseen this whole thing 12 years before and made this 21 feet Navapashana Lingam to protect the world from corona.
This itself, the Anandalingam itself, is literally a piece of wonder, because today in the whole planet there exists no equivalent structure of Navapashana other than the Palani small Navapashana Muruga, which was installed by Bogar literally thousands of years back. The only living structure which exists today of such a colossal magnitude is the Nityananda Lingam, which is there in the Vaidya Sarovar, and which, as Bhagavan said, is maturing in this Guru Purnima and is going to save the whole world from corona, its after effects, death, everything.
And in one of the recent Devi readings, Swamiji gave this ship, aka Adi Kailash ship, especially the taking bath and having the tirtha of 21 feet Navapashana Linga, will simply protect anybody from corona. So Swamiji told that for India, I made ship as protection, the Nityananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa, crores of people will come there looking for health, Navapashana, water feast, and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. For all of them, give Anadan to protect India from great destruction. I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if the captain is not there, ship is there. So you can see in 2008 how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has prepared the Navapashana, the 21 feet linga in Adi Kailasa. So the Aushada, the concoction, is specially prepared and energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Apart from that, Swamiji has also provided so many spiritual solutions for the world to protect themselves from corona, especially the Panchabhuta Yoga. Swamiji, when Devi revealed that apply the anthill mud on the body and take bath, that is the earth element. Drink only water. Don't drink or eat or drink anything other than water. That is the water element. The fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it, pure fire. You can chant Omkara and intensify it, or Mahavakya or Ajapa Japa. Be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come to Parashakti Akashic reading. She will give you boons you are asking and fulfill your prayers. Panchabhuta Yoga will make you receive this Parashakti's energy. And one of the things that Swamiji revealed in the satsangs is how people are feeling so suffocated being in corona. Especially, we know that so many of our people, they are unable to handle themselves in the quarantine. One of the statements that every single person is making nowadays is, "It's okay, even if I have to die, that's fine." So these are the statements when people make because they are not able to handle themselves in corona, especially in quarantine. So. The Kailasas in India that Swamiji has built, they have large open spaces, which is helpful for them to breathe and freely think, right? So these large open spaces in Bidadi campus, it really helps people to get accustomed to this quarantine practices and protect themselves from